bitch. Fuck the club up, tear this bitch. Shit up and tear this bitch. Fuck the club up, tear this bitch. Club up, tear this bitch.
You know how it goes. It's nice. Play it twice.
If you lit, make a pit in the crowd. Fuck the club up, tear this bitch. Bitch.
The streets. I twerk that ass on the floor, no one can battle me. So put that money in my hand, we bout to cash out. Yeah, yeah, throw it up, watch it fall, we ball out. Filling up the tank, bitch, we bout to take off. Yeah, I counted up, bitch, I give no fuck. Twerk, I counted up, bitch, I give no fucks. Drop that ass, twerk, let me see you work. Pop that ass, bitch, bounce it down low, bounce it down low. Bounce it down low, twerk that ass to the floor. Now twerk that ass some more. Drop that ass, twerk, let me see you work. Pop that ass, bitch, bounce it down low, bounce it down low. more. Drop that ass, bounce it down low, bounce it down low. Drop that ass, bounce it down low, bounce it down low.
You and me, we used to be together, every day together, always. I really feel like I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe this could be the end. And it looks as though you were letting go. And if it's real, then I don't want to know. Don't speak, I know what you're saying, so please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Don't speak, I know what you're thinking, and I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Oh, don't speak, I know what you're saying, so please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Don't speak, I know what you're thinking, and I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Oh. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts.
When you walking, jaws start dropping. Girl, you flawless, hair that often. Help me, can you hear me calling? Near me, I need you near me often. And I still think about you, I still dream about you. And I still think about you, I still dream about you. And I still think about you, I still dream about you. Inhale, exhale, can't breathe without you. I'm so lost, I cannot see without you. I think about you. Inhale, exhale, can't breathe without you. I'm so lost, I cannot see without you. I think
never found me. I can't fall asleep. I'm just lying wide awake, reminiscing on the memories. We were apart, lost in the dark. I used to feel so hollow, but now we're alive, like stars in the sky. Wherever you go, I'll follow. Just give me a sign, I'll stay by your side. Make the most of this time we borrow. Close your eyes and hold on tight. Let's live like there's no tomorrow. Just give me a sign, I'll stay by your side. Make the most of this time we borrow. Close your eyes and hold on tight. Let's live like there's no tomorrow.
Guess I needed a shoulder to cry on. I saw you tryna pull up a firearm, a firearm. I know that we're dying, and the day's getting colder, and I'm already done. But I fight till it's over. You were there from the start, and I know you love her. It's a perfect circle. I'm black and purple. I'm overanalyzing your poetry, wondering if you could say no to me. It's heavier than I thought to carry. Come and get my melody, take my body, take my bed. Just give me something to forget. All the things that I said, all the voices in my head, they get louder and louder until we're both someone to forget. All the voices in my head, they get louder and louder until we're both someone to all the someone to forget. Meditating, waiting to break the state I'm in. Need the tonic, give me a dose of medicine. Need to feel it, cause right now I'm giving in and fall into the darkness. So please don't hold it back, I need it. I'm starving and I need to feed it. It's my strength. can see right through it, and I'm on my way. Just come and do it, and it's a better day. It's a better day. It's a better day.
Drop it. Turn it up. Turn it fuck up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
it's time to level up. We gon' tear this bitch down. Said it's time to level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, we tryna get to the next level. never just leave.
powerful rays being given off.
Got my head on my shoulders, I know that I'll never lose my grip. Though I'm nice, I ain't naive, I don't have to put up with your shit. Did what I did just to get out. Now it's on me with no rules applying. Tonight I'm pretty in my eyes. Yeah, now I know my own love. Dancing with myself, dancing with nobody else. So come over if you dare, but I'm just too confused. Dancing with myself, no I don't need no one else. So I hope you understand that I'm just too confused. Dancing with
hopelessly attached to a lie. Too good to be true. I've been drowning out the doubts in my mind. No, can't you decide if you ever really loved me or really only loved the idea of finding your own? Guess in the end, I'll never know. To cut me out of every picture, get me out of sight and mind. I couldn't find your truth inside, 'cause I was beautifully blind. Cut me out of every picture, tear my face out from the frame. Like a flame, ignite the flame. Leave me here to reap the pain. Bloody and bruised, I was drowning in your ocean before you even noticed my call. Under the waves, my heart was wide open to a love I thought was honest and true. Such a mirage, such a facade. Little part of me always saw through. Guess I'm a fool that still fell for you. cut me out of every picture, get me out of sight and mind. I couldn't find your truth inside, 'cause I was beautifully blind. Get me out of every picture, was I ever in the frame? Light the flame, ignite the flame, leave me here to reap the pain. Truth inside, 'cause I was beautifully blind. Got me out of every picture, was I ever in the frame? Light the flame, ignite the blame, free my soul from your chains. Now that I got you right where I want you, girls get down. Where I want you. if I'm by your side. When the sun is setting low, stay with me, don't tell me no. Take my hand, I'll pull you close. I'll do it every time. Can't you see we could have it all, have it all? You and me, we could have it all. Can't you see we could have it?
sun turns to ice. Close your eyes, forget my black clouds cry as atoms collide. Death eats life, creep inside. I know you've done all you can to change me for yourself. Blistering skin that shines, I climb out to find myself by myself. Please just hold on, soon we'll all be singing. Reigniting, let's go to the beginning. To the beginning.
Boy, yeah. Them a go like them hard. About them big and them broad. Yeah. Boy. ETA sound, listen. It's a dealing of the nation. No other sound compare. Jungle is here to hear. It's a dealing of the nation. Drum and bass round the clock until the last shoe drop. It's a dealing of the nation. All and pull up me select and play it one more time. It's a dealing of the nation. Raise your one in the air and give me a sign. Stop it, no them can't stop me no more. Stop it, no them can't stop me again. Stop it, no this are the real hardcore. Stop it, ravers and they want some more. Stop it, no them can't stop me no more. Stop it, no them can't stop me again. Stop it, no this are the real hardcore. Stop it, ravers and they want some more. Can't stop. How we run the place. How we run the. Tell them again.
You've got secrets in your eyes. Just meet me one more time. I'm feeling things I've never felt before. Presence that's so bright outshines the city lights. You know it takes me to another world. Takes me to holding on together as we lift it to the skies. The heavens open wide 'cause it's you. Holding on together. Takes me to, it takes me to, it takes me to another world. Takes me to another world. Takes me to
in the dome. Don't give a fuck if you swerve in my lane. Bodies getting thrown, throwing elbows to the dome. Little bitch, get the fuck out my face. Don't give a fuck if you swerve in my lane. Move, little bitch, get the fuck out my face. Bodies getting thrown if you lurk in my way. Ooh, bitch, ooh, bitch, ooh, bitch, ooh, bitch, ooh. Bodies hit the motherfucking. Bodies getting thrown, throwing elbows to the dome. Don't give a fuck if you swerve in my lane. Bodies getting thrown, throwing elbows to the dome.
Well, John, reports of missing persons have been pouring in from across the nation, leaving authorities scrambling for answers. The leading theory from specialists right now is that these were not abductions. Rather, these people ceased to exist on the spot. As you can see, CCTV footage captured in the county shows a man vanishing into thin air after a series of bizarre movements. Online sleuths are likening it to a phenomenon from video games where players can glitch their way out of bounds. Investigators are looking into all possibilities, even no clipping out of reality. Happen most frequently in so-called liminal spaces, referring to transitional or purely functional man-made areas of buildings where the boundaries of reality seem to blur. So far, school corridors, abandoned office buildings, and quiet subway stations have seen the most vanishing incidents. Experts believe that the unique properties of these overlooked locations may hold the key to understanding the phenomenon, acting as gateways that disrupt the fabric of reality.
Port on Canal Street, yeah? Holy shit, finally, bro. I've been waiting outside. Yo, I have got the sickest verse to show you. Let me just light this first. Stuff this blunt up with 14 grams. Mop your head and take notes on what the fuck I said. Those serve these fiends on the green that they need. Keeping it hush, but I'm moving through G's. When I creep and I crawl, bring you deep in the hole. Now I'm losing control of the focus. Ain't no joking, thought provoking, faded smoking, token. Rolling, growing, dope and never folding. Slowing, holding on and nevertheless. Best is yet to set, finesse effects. Festivals and guests to resurrect. Confess the bets, commence the threats and rest. Obsessed with debts and stressful silhouettes. Expect the death from smoking cigarettes. Expect the death from smoking cigarettes. So what'd you think?